What is going down, everyone? It's time for Mojobreak.com, The Hype, episode 343. The NBA Finals are almost here. We're going to talk about that. We've got lots of stuff going on in the hobby. The Jordan sold for a massive amount of money. One of the best Jordans of all time. We're going to talk some receivers. A real Jordan. A real one, not the star one, guys. We're also going to do Guess That Price, wide receiver edition on the show, guys. Also wanted to give out a special coupon in celebration of the NBA Finals. If you go on Mojobreak.com and you type in code FINALS with a capital F, 2024, you're going to get $24 off any $100 purchase or more. So you can look at that as a 24% off coupon. We're still rocking the quad doubles. C-Rad's got a $120 break this weekend.
Yes,
so use that code right now.
Ooh.
Get in on some basketball action. Obsidian basketball is dropping on as you're listening to this. We've already been doing some breaks of it. We're also going to be having a free giveaway contest on Instagram for Obsidian. So you got to check that out. Go to Mojobreak_com. And we were having some conversations about the WNBA. You know what? It's WNBA's in the news, and that's a great thing, guys. You know, it's a good thing for that sport. I'm excited for WNBA Prism when it comes out because we're going to have that same Wembanyama hype with Caitlin Clark, I feel.
And Angel Reese, too, don't forget, because people also watch WNBA for her.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, she made that known.
Yeah,
And
on
I'm
ESPN
paying
today.
attention now.
Dude, that's a sick hat, Cody.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you. Go Sharks. Joe Pavelski retired today. So
Great colors.
did?
Felt fitting. Yes, he did.
He retired,
He
huh?
retired.
How many-
Happy retirement, Pavelski.
How many cups did he get in Dallas?
Don't makes me sad. It's Joe Thornton,
make me-
Patrick Marlowe, and Joe Pavelski.
Well, I mean, you
and with a big round
and
goose egg
and
for that
and
career.
Brent Burns.
And
Hold on.
You know,
still
I'll
playing.
tell
He's
you
still
right
playing.
now, you want to never win a Stanley Cup, there's only one place to go. That's San Jose, California.
That's right. That's right.
Sad.
We got a great
Makes me
logo
sad.
and colors, though, for our team.
We do. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
some of the greatest looking swag.
It's the look.
Yeah.
Nothing comes close in terms of logos, in terms of jerseys. No one can touch.
Sharks is the shark
Legit.
is a good mascot, too.
It's a good match.
Yeah.
We're the Jacksonville Jaguars of the,
When
of
you're
the,
pointing out
NHL.
things that are good about your franchise and you're talking about, we wear great uniforms. Our color scheme is the absolute greatest.
The mascot is awesome.
We have great concession stands. Nothing about the play.
But we have the first pick coming up.
We do, and he's going to be a stud. He's going to be a stud. We
Is it a consensus who's going to go first? already?
Yeah, it's
Macklin
Celebrini.
Macklin Celebrini.
And
Okay, somebody to
he's
collect
gonna-
next year.
I'm pretty excited
Brian
about
Scalabrine?
it. And then we have Will Smith that is
Yes.
not going back to Boston University
Will
and
Smith,
signed
who's not
a contract.
who's not the actor, who's not the baseball player, and who's not the other baseball player.
He is the best Will Smith. Out
He's
of
a hockey
all
player?
Of them.
He's a hockey player. He
Is
was
he
their
from-
top
is he
pick
from
last
And
year.
America?
hey, guess what?
Yes.
Slapping is legal in hockey.
Ooh,
Yes, it is.
That's a
I
good
like
slap. Good hit.
well.
Not even.
Slap shots, sure.
No,
wait,
no. It's the only sport
You
where you
can-
can drop the
you can
glove
throw
over
down, dude.
pummeling somebody's face.
Sure. But like, if somebody in the ice that got into it and like open face slap, that is no. That is no go.
Oh no, they like
For some
they'll-
reason,
they'll take
that
the
seems
glove
less
and just-
acceptable than a punch.
Well, let me ask you, this is kind of a weird question because the Edmonton Oilers had a game against the Stars where there was a loose hockey stick that prevented a goal, the goalie stick from happening. In baseball, could a player, we've all done this in Little League. I just want to know if this is official rule, if anybody knows this. If a ball was in the air and you throw your glove up and your glove somehow caught it, would that be an out?
Has that ever worked?
It probably never has.
I mean,
That's some Matrix type
you
stuff
can
right
throw your glove if the ball. You've seen that where the ball gets trapped
And then you can throw the.
and they throw the glove.
yeah.
Now, so
I'm saying, say the ball
You have
was
to
like
catch the
Aaron
glove.
Judge hit it like 500 feet. It's in the air, and
Yeah.
the outfielder knows it. And he just somehow throws his glove up. Yeah, this is a 1 in a million shot. I'm just
it
curious.
catches.
And it catches it, and the ball lands in the glove on the ground.
I think you have to
catch the glove.
the glove. Yes, I think you then have to catch
So
the
if
glove.
the ball's in the air and then you catch the glove,
So
it
you
would be
can
an out?
stop the ball
One.
movement with the glove, and
or
then
if you
make sure you
or
catch
if you
it.
basically hit the ball, somehow you deflect it, stop its flight pattern, and then the ball comes down and you catch the ball. That's an out. And
Dude,
that's how
that
you
would
draw it up.
take over like the Kevin Mitchell barehanded catch. That would be the greatest play of all time
But
if it happened.
I've tried it a million times.
Yeah, so have I.
And
It
it's
does work.
never worked.
It does not
Dude, I
work.
used to do that in Twin Creeks, and
Oh,
we're
yeah.
playing a big ass ball, and I would just throw my glove up and just be like, hopefully it hits it. It's gonna never
That's what
worked.
I'm saying. You got to be in like the Matrix to pull that off, dude.
Yeah.
But we're entering this is actually a pretty big moment for the hobby, and I don't even think we realize it. We've got really and it pains me to say it, but two of the faces of the hobby in both of the sports with Connor McDavid and Luka Doncic, our favorite pizza boy, and they're going to the finals. This is huge for the hobby. I mean, these are pivotal rookie cards that people have stored away, and now they're seeing somewhat the fruits of their labor. Any chance that we see both of them become the winners, the MVPs?
There's obviously a good chance that both of them.
What? Celtics clearly the favorite. Yeah.
How? But clearly,
I still favor
not.
the Celtics myself.
I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if they're clearly gonna win.
I think. Well, no, of course not. But
But he's talking about the odds wise.
odds wise, it's got to be. I haven't looked recently, but it's got to be pretty heavily favoring the Boston Celtics.
I think I have
Hockey
to put
might
money
be a
on
little
Dallas
different.
then.
I haven't watched enough Celtics games. I've watched a lot of Mavericks games, but I think the Celtics are more of a complete team, and I don't think the Mavericks have really faced that in these playoffs yet. So
Well, the
it'll
way
be
I-
interesting to see more of a complete team,
Yeah.
especially on defense,
Yeah.
right? Being able to stop Luka. I think what we were mentioning in one of our Slack groups, I think Porzingis is a big key role in that series if he does play. I know he's been hurt.
Well, we got a good look at the Celtics a few years ago when they played the Warriors in the finals, right?
Yep.
So imagine that team, but they're even better now because they added
Are
Drew
they?
Holiday. They have Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
He's
but
all
they
different.
lost Marcus Smart.
Significantly better.
I think Drew Holiday is a
Oh.
significant upgrade over Marcus
Drew
Smart.
Holiday is one of the best defenders in the game.
And then they didn't have Kristaps Porzingis back then either. So,
I think they had Taco Fall coming.
and
off the
Derek
bench.
White is a way better player now too than he was.
but we can clearly agree that Luka is the biggest name in that series.
100%.
Yeah, no doubt.
I saw. Let me ask you guys. I saw a post. Who would you rather take together in their prime? Luka and Dirk, Tatum and KG.
Luka and Dirk. Dirk. Dirk.
I just, for some reason, with Tatum, he just doesn't seem like he has that clutch factor to me. And I think
We'll see.
KG is KG
It
was the
depends.
raw. You would take KG out of all four of those guys. KG was like a guy that would intimidate people.
It
I
also
got him all
depends
four
on
of
what
them.
era are we playing
in their prime.
Yeah.
Are, no, but
I
are
see
we
what you mean, I
playing?
see
Are we
what you
playing in Kevin Garnett's era? Are we playing in the current NBA?
I think both eras are close enough to each other where the game is similar enough.
But Dirk can shoot. Garnett, you need to be able to shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Garnett will be able to be the one
Garnett's
that's
defense
taking
is
it
insane.
down and dunking on fools.
And let's
out
not
of
forget
everybody.
how good his mid-range game was too. Kevin Garnett, like
I'm
my
going.
God,
I'm going Luka and Dirk.
I would lean Luka and Dirk too.
Yeah, I hate to. I probably would, but also I'm such a KG.
I'm a huge
fan
KG fan. You guys know that. I
that
love KG.
There's very few players I would put up against KG in his prime. Like in that matchup alone, I like KG over Dirk.
I think.
in a
Well, what about
one-on-one.
if you were to go Tatum Bird?
Tatum who?
Tatum and Bird.
Nah, that's a Luka.
No,
Dirk.
no.
Yeah, no.
We're
Don't look-
No, I think
putting-
you got Bird is a
putting-
top
there's
5 player of all time.
We're putting Kevin Garnett above Larry Bird.
No, 100% not. No.
Bird is pretty nasty.
Bird is
might-
arguably
Tatum
number
Bird is
2
pretty
behind
nasty.
Jordan.
Yeah, so I'm like, wouldn't a better pairing be Jason Tatum and Larry Bird?
Larry
about
Bird
Bird
is
and
second
KG?
all time behind Michael Jordan.
I think so.
No.
I mean, arguably.
I think
he's not
top
in
5.
He's not in
Larry,
he's not in my
Larry
starting
Bird
five.
very well
Sorry.
can be on the Mount Rushmore of basketball
Maybe
players,
this is
right?
maybe this is me being a young knowing nothing, but I don't. He's not in my top 5.
Bird?
Yeah, he's not.
You
in my top
crazy?
5. Yeah, maybe.
We got to get
my top
Mike
5.
Gio. We're going to cut this up and send it to Mike
send
Gio.
it to Mike. Yes, send it to him. Larry Bird, not in my top 5. And you know who is? You know who is? Magic Johnson. He's in my top 5.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably my top
Yeah.
5 too.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna have a really.
Are
like,
you? I
strong
mean, if we're
take,
going
like,
starting 5, Jordan,
thought he was gonna be like
LeBron. I'm throwing Shaq in
We're
there.
gonna go down this rabbit hole, dude.
No.
Larry Bird not in my top 5, but
No.
you know who is? Jamal Mashburn.
Jamal Mashburn.
You know who's in my top 5? Steph Curry.
Yeah, I mean,
Steph
that's
Curry.
Also, yeah, there you go. There
Steph
you go.
Curry.
This is the correct answer.
Steph Curry, and then at my
Dylon.
center,
Then Clay?
Steph Curry.
I was like, Dylon.
Are they just going to be all around the perimeter? Just
Are they going to be like
How you
Steph
stopping
Curry,
it?
Steph Curry, Steph Curry,
Clay.
Clay,
Clay.
Draymond?
Draymond.
That is the perfect team in the Warriors' eyes.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, Bird is one of those characters too, especially in the hobby. Like, obviously signs a lot, but then also on a rookie card with two other guys too. So it's like he didn't even have his own rookie card
Yeah, he
too.
didn't
So
even
it's
have his
like
own rookie.
it's really hard to compare his hobby value. But
I mean, but his autos still sell well.
What are the you got to put him on the clutch Mount Rushmore, right? If
Sure.
you're just going on clutch,
Yeah, if we want to do that, sure.
that those 3-pointers.
Look, Larry
late in the
Bird's
game?
in my top 10. If we really want to do that, then he's top 10. Of course he's top 10.
Okay.
Of course he's top 10.
All right.
He's Larry Bird.
Now, from a card perspective, we obviously know Luka is going to be, gaining from this. Do we think Kyrie will go up based on this,
Yeah.
or is he just been too off the field and moved around too much since his Cavs days to have anybody investing in him?
I mean, number one, he's on one of the most iconic sets of all time, 2012 Prism.
Yep.
So that's a good year to be a rookie.
Yep.
To have a rookie card on. So that already helps that card in general. But yeah, if he wins another one, especially with Luka, it only helps his card market. If you're a PC collector of Kyrie, I feel like.
I think Kyrie is the main drama storyline in that series. Coming back to Boston, where he didn't get it done.
Yeah, that is a huge storyline because they hate him in Boston.
They
Yeah.
do. He had some bad years there. Actually, I got a really crazy question for all you guys. It's not too crazy. Let's just take it down to 2-on-2. Tatum and Brown versus Luka and Kyrie. Who wins on a 2-on-2?
Luka Kyrie wins that all day.
Yeah.
They win that all day.
Yeah, that's.
It's like, you just can't keep up with the offense with if you're just doing a 2-on-2. Now, as a team effort, they might be able to slow these guys down.
And what about Derek Lively? Wasn't the guy 13 for 13 in that game or in the series? He didn't miss a shot.
Yeah, he's coming into his own, and he's always been a good player, but he fits perfectly with that team. He's even better player than he was, like I said, when
Is
they
there
played
any
us.
room to get some of his cards? I think he has next days
He's
that are live, right?
yeah,
he actually signed.
He's a
I also
rookie as a
believe
Spur,
he
though.
is in.
Is he?
He's a rookie as a
That's
Spur.
right.
I believe he's in Goodwin Champs before he was
Yep.
even drafted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that'll be interesting. We'll see what you guys. Real quick before we move around this topic, let's take a roundtable. We'll start with Cody. What's the series and how many games? Who wins and how many games?
NBA Finals.
Yep.
Celtics in 6.
Jeez. Dan?
Now, yeah, I think the Celtics are going to win. I'm going to go Celtics in 6 as well, but the NHL Finals, we're not. I'm going to give an impromptu decision on that one as well.
That's an interesting route to see where you're going to go because you got your boy Doug. And you got the Connor McDreamy.
I've watched a lot of NHL playoffs, and because the Sharks haven't been in for 4 years, I forgot how exciting it was.
It's good.
It's fun. It's fun. Good drama, good TV. I'm gonna go Panthers in 5. I don't think McDavid gets it done. I've watched a lot of Panther games. They are a overall better team, especially defensively. I'm going Panthers in 5.
I'm going Mavs in 6. I think it's all about the stars in both of those series. And I think the Mavericks are going to pull through. I think they're going to have a little more clutch shots. And then I'm also going with Edmonton because I'm putting my hobby hat on and McDavid's legacy to be compared to either Ovechkin or Crosby or even the great one. You got to get at least one chip in there, and I think this is the year.
Yeah, I mean, one of the toughest finals to call for me. I'm excited just as a fan to watch this one. This one is a good one they put together this year. That East and West Finals, I said it before, it was pretty lackluster with pretty much 2 sweeps. Man, it's super tough. I'm not mad. I want Luka to win his first one, especially for the hobby. But if I really had to choose, gun in my head, it'd be Celtics in 7. I think the series is going 7 games.
Yeah,
For
I
all
mean,
the drama.
So I'm the only one that went with the Mavs. Crazy. And I'm the biggest Luka hater here, guys.
The Celtics were by far the best team in the NBA last
yeah.
year. They're getting Porzingis back. Even
but
giving
I
him
think-
6, that's me respecting Luka and Kyrie for what they've been doing. But in terms of depth, there's nobody matches
now
that Celtics team right now.
I want the Mavericks to win, but I can't say I can't
Same.
put my fan hat on and be like, I want this team to win, so I'm going to pick them. I truly think Boston is the better team.
I agree with both of you guys there, but I think they had a clown schedule to get there. They had no competition.
They had the easiest.
The Mavericks went through the freaking gauntlet to get there.
Yeah, they had there's no question the Celtics had the easiest.
The West is stacked. It should have been both. The Warriors were 10 games over 500. It's such a hard division.
Here's the thing: when we always recognize when it comes to winning championships, you have to also be lucky.
Yep.
So the luck played a part in the Celtics getting there, but at the end of the day, they still have a really great team, and I think it's going to be so close. It's going to come down to my ideal world. It comes down to the last couple minutes, Game 7, fate of the world on the line. Tatum versus Luka. Who's going to make the last shot?
Yeah, that would be dope. That'd be dope. Didn't have this in the script, but just some entitlement here. This guy posted a picture in one of the forums. I believe it was a Sports Card Nonsense forum, and he has a picture of 2 Brady House sticker autos. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And he said, "Hey, Tops, is there anything you could do about this? I was finally able to find 2 blasters and 9 hanger packs. And yes, I hit 2 autos, but come on, give me a break. It's literally the same person, and it's not a first. It cost me almost $100, and that's all I got. Not even a numbered card of anything. I just told you I found."
Well, a hobby box and you get 1 autograph is about $300 retail. So got better value by getting 2 autographs.
Yeah.
And we do know this, the retail auto checklist is a lot smaller than
like
the
25
hobby.
guys,
It's like
yeah.
25 guys. So like you're going to see a chance of getting a duplicate go up dramatically. Man, like instead of just saying that person should be pretty stoked on what they pulled.
I would. And Brady House was like, what, a first or second overall pick?
He's literally like one of the top prospects
Yeah.
you could get. Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's not a first Bowman, but like, who cares?
It's Brady
you got
House.
You got 2 good prospect cards in what, blasters?
Yes. For
Blasters.
$100 worth of value.
Blasters.
2 blasters.
You got 2 autos of
2
a top
blasters
prospect in
and
a
like
blaster.
9.
You should be thanking Tops. You should be going to the headquarters and kissing their feet. Are you kidding me?
100%.
I didn't even realize it was out of a blaster.
It was 2
Get
blasters
outta
and
here.
9 hanger packs, and he had 2 autos.
That statement,
Throw my
Yeah.
pen.
that statement is brought to you by Cody, who now works for
I
Fanatics.
guess. God.
You know what, Panini? I know we hit that triple logo man of Luka, Curry, and LeBron, but you know what? I wish we would have hit the triple LeBron one. Like, it's not fair, right? Like,
We tried.
you know.
I'm
tried.
genuinely
We're just-
like steamed right now. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What is good enough for you? God.
It's exactly. It's
People.
entitlement. Yes, it's entitlement.
People.
Now, did those come out of the hanger packs? Was he pack searching? Was
That's a better question.
he being a pack searching son of a bitch?
little finger effort. Little finger effort.
Or did he just buy everything that was left?
Yeah, we didn't save any for the kids.
He didn't save nothing.
Save it for the kids.
We
Unbelievable.
didn't save any for the kids.
What's up
Unbelievable.
with that? Why didn't you save any for the kids, bro?
Yeah.
Man.
Save for the kids.
Speaking of some first Bowman, we got some big sales this week. Paul Skenes' first Bowman superfractor, which was a PSA 7. I don't know. Somebody put that in the bike spokes. Sold for $80,520 at auction. One of the highest selling pitchers cards ever. What do you guys think? Does that have any room to grow? Are we going to forget about Paul Skenes next year?
I will finally acknowledge and give some love to Cody because he's been saying it for a few years now.
Like a decade.
But you know,
it's going.
You got to be right sometimes.
It's happening.
If you say it every year,
Yeah, exactly.
at
You'll eventually
some
be
point
right.
It'll happen. And now there's one guy, so we're in the Skenes mania.
I think it's the mustache, really. The
It's that
mustache makes the whole thing.
You know who it also is? It's the fact that his girlfriend is like 5 million times more popular than he
Yes,
is. So anyone in her orbit is getting that
who's
residual
his
effect.
girlfriend?
Livy Dunn.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you not know that? You know who she is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his
They both
girlfriend.
went to LSU
They both-
together.
Yeah, they both went to LSU.
She has Leaf autos.
They
maybe,
did. I
Maybe
think
we
it
can get
was-
a Paul Skenes, Livy Dunn dual auto.
It's well,
Wow.
Just what Leaf. Leaf, are you listening? It was funny. I think it was on the Tigers broadcast when they played him last week. They put a comparison of social media comparison. It was Paul Skenes versus Living Dunn. I'm like, that, come on, what are you doing? That's
It's not even fair.
to that guy.
Yeah, not even fair. Tell you what, I'll give them Snell for Skenes if they want to trade straight across right now. But yeah, no, I mean, it's exciting for baseball with Skenes that people are paying attention to strikeouts. And what is he hitting, like 105 sometimes?
Yeah,
It's
he,
crazy.
I think, has had the fastest, the 3 or 4 fastest pitches in baseball this year, which is insane.
From a starter?
From a starter. It's look.
So you got a flamethrower, huh?
Enjoy it while it lasts. If you also look, I think this is the beauty of having those StatCast like deep statistics now. If you look at like the top 10 guys in average velocity among pitchers from last year, I think 8 of those guys are out right now with injury, and like 5 of them are getting Tommy John.
Yeah, and that's the fear.
I knew the old Tommy John was going to come around.
So-
I'm like, has Skenes had Tommy John yet?
Yeah, knocking on wood. No, he has not.
He hasn't. Okay, because I think, unfortunately, I think it's the way every young pitcher has to get it at some point. It's like a rite of passage at this point.
Well, when you've been throwing a curveball since you were 7 years old or 6 years old, then, that's what's going to happen. And you do it all year long. Then by the time you're 18, 19, your elbow's going to say, stop it.
Yeah.
Or your elbow, your ligaments in your elbow is still growing, and you're just like, well,
Right.
I'm going to put this massive amount of torque on my elbow.
What if I added a slurve to my game to get 8-year-old Bobby out?
They need to show these kids how to throw a knuckleball because old Charlie Huff was pitching well into his 50s.
Hey.
Wakefield, too, I think, did in the 40s.
Yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, absolutely.
Wakefield passed?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that was a terrible. Him and his wife within like a month of each other.
Oh, my God.
Terrible. Red Sox did a really nice thing. They had their kids out there on opening day, and it was 2004 World Series reunion. 20 years since 2004. So yeah.
Wow. Also, it's a separate sport, but rest in peace, Larry Allen, probably one of the best to ever do it. Niner for 2 years. Actually, I was going to reach out to. He played with Joe 1 year. Rookie year, played with Staley for his rookie year.
Yeah, that's right. Because
they
he
really
played with
yeah.
Willis.
That's crazy.
And Willis was the same year as Joe, right?
Yep.
Man, Larry Allen went on for a long
It
time.
was a crazy stat. He only had 1 Super Bowl, but when he was there, Emmitt Smith averaged 1,280 yards a year. That was average, not even the highest year. He averaged 1,280 yards a year rushing.
That video,
That's insane.
That video of Emmitt Smith, I watched that. That wrecked me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got to watch it.
Very, a lot of really nice things to say, but yeah, I was like, man, gone too soon.
52. I know. I think they're still determining what happened to him as well. So thoughts go out to their family. But yeah, offensive linemen don't get a lot of love in the hobby, but that's probably a guy that would be on the Mount Rushmore or at least on the top 10 of all time.
For sure.
Guys like Anthony Munoz come to mind, Joe Thomas, our boy Staley.
Orlando Pace.
Who?
Jackie Slater.
Whose
There.
house?
Orlando Pace. Orlando Pace was on the
Pace played for like
all-time
38
O-line.
years.
He's
So-
The
there.
great Big Wit.
He's there.
Old Big Wit. Andrew Whitworth.
So
Probably
that's
on
what we need to talk about. At what point in the hobby are we going to get, like a Paul Skenes and an offensive line?
It's
Rookie.
now finally, the year of the pitcher is here. It's happened. So my next
Don't do it.
My next thing
Don't
is the
do
year of the offensive line.
Right?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The next
He did it.
Well, Joe Alt this year, guys. Get out and get his cards right
Joe
now.
Alt.
Joe Alt.
Safest bet you can do in the draft. With QBs, sure, fine. It's sexy. It's exciting. But look at what's happened the last couple of years. How many guys can you still hang your hat on from the 2021 draft? Joe Alt. Get all in.
You're
Get
the
in on the
kicker.
ground floor.
I
You're the
do
kicker.
wonder with this record sell for a pitcher here with Skenes,
Yeah.
like how much does it move the needle for are people gonna start really prospecting on pitchers again?
I do,
or-
yeah. I am curious. I was trying to find other sales that are even close, and I couldn't find a
There's nothing
thing.
close.
Nothing's close. Clayton
nothing
Kershaw was
close.
maybe the guy I was thinking, and the highest selling card I could find from him was something like 11 or 12K.
Well, Topps has navigated through this. I remember we used to, if you take it back to, we're talking about Bowman specifically here. If you go back to, say, 2014, you get a checklist of, 80 guys. There'd be 40 pitchers on there, right? I think this year there was only 4. So we are missing out, but maybe the strategy is, okay, this guy's good now. We'll get a card of him now. Wait and see.
Yeah.
Because I think they've heard the customer complain so many times about pitchers.
You said 2014, but literally 3 years ago, there
Probably,
was a lot of there's still 40 pitchers on the
That
checklist.
you're right. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's now you have it. There's a lot more scarcity of these pitchers, and when they're picking these guys to be in there, it's got to be the best of the best.
The best of the best, yeah.
Yeah,
We had another
Speaking of pitchers, though, like Madison Bumgarner, not currently in Major League Baseball,
No,
right?
probably done.
Probably.
I am
wrangling up
surprised
the,
he did not try to come back as a DH.
Well, once they changed the rule, he quit.
That dude loved to hit
He
him
did.
so much. That I figured he'd be like, and there's teams,
I don't know.
Giants included, that could probably use a bat in the middle of the lineup.
I don't know if there's that many teams really hungry for a guy who's going to bat
190.
190. I was going to say that's generous.
Yeah.
I was going to say 045 with 35 bombs.
I don't know, man.
He struck out
One trick
370 times, but boy, those home runs sure were nice.
Joey Gallo's in the league, right?
He is in the league. And
So-
by the way, did we talk about it on the show last week, the Mark Davis thing?
Oh, God, I know.
An addendum, quick
We didn't talk
correction.
about it, but.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, no, we did talk about the girlfriend, yes.
Yes. Oh, it was that or on the Twitch stream. Either one. Yeah. Mark Davis. We heard Mark Davis going to have a baby with his 26-year-old girlfriend. He's 70. You know, hey, whatever. Do you live your life? Turns out, no, that's his ex-girlfriend
And Joey Gallo.
and national player / former guy who hit 50 bombs and struck out 300 times. Joey Gallo is the dad.
So he's second. I thought he dated her while she's pregnant. No, so he moved on.
No. She's correct. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Who
Okay,
the
wait,
hell
Is this was hot? Who's the baby daddy?
Yeah, this is
No,
where
yeah,
Joey Gallo and
you
Mark
are not
Davis
the
are about to go on Maury.
It was Maury. I'm like, we need to get
Maury.
We need to get Mark Davis and his pro hair up there on Maury Povich and do a whatever.
I'm just envisioning that conversation. So let's just say
Bizarre.
we don't know all the details, but let's just say Mark Davis was before Gallo. So he's out on a date, and she's like, "Who's your ex-boyfriend?" Mark Davis. How did Joey Gallo look at her and go like,
Oh, yeah.
I will
there's a
tell you
little
right
part of
now,
them.
I
Yeah,
gotta
like,
give her a lot of credit. She doesn't have a type.
"No,
She has a wide.
That's true.
Clearly.
She's very open-minded.
She's got a wide range of what she likes.
I
looks
think,
for
I
in a
think
dude.
there's a type there. there might be a type there.
A lot
You ever
of
heard that song
money.
Drake song,
The money
Rich
in
Baby
common.
Daddy? You ever heard that Drake song called Rich Baby
I was
Daddy?
gonna say, yeah, that might be the type.
I don't know.
Joey Gallo's making considerably less, sure, but
But if you're Joey Gallo, you
Not
have to
much.
be. You're second to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to go down that route.
You think Joey Gallo's like, what does Mark Davis have that I don't?
a big Death Star house in the middle of the desert is
Well,
what he has.
A pretty dope haircut.
A football
Yeah,
team.
dope haircut.
yeah.
I got a football team.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
They're going out to like Mastro's, and he's like, usually Mark goes out there and he rents out the whole place for me. Like, you're just getting me the steak. I can't live up to Mark Davis. He's like, we're going to the airport. Are you going to private jet? No, nah, Southwest.
I got you first class.
Mark Davis
good
is
enough.
known to fly Southwest.
That's true, but I'm saying
Yeah, I was gonna say.
money scale. I'm sure there's a little bit more opportunities
I got
with
your
Mark
business
Davis.
class on Southwest.
Yeah, exactly.
Got your boarding group A.
Hell yeah.
No,
That is
Get
a
right
good
in.
feeling, though, when you get
Gallo
boarding
takes
group
her
A.
to go eat at Maestro's. Mark Davis owns Maestro's.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is, yeah.
That's
They just
the
cleared it
difference.
out. Everybody's going home. I own this
That's
place.
the difference.
He's
Yeah,
all the
right
butter cake for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a butter cake guy, doesn't he?
We all do.
We all do. Yeah,
I love that butter cake.
butter cake is the
For
best.
sure.
The Jordan logo man sets a new record, the highest selling MJ card of all time at 2.9 million. I actually thought it was going to sell for more, to be honest.
Beautiful freaking card.
2.9 million for the what year is it? Is it 0304?
Yes, 0304. Now, because it was not graded, the auto was graded, but the card itself
Correct.
was just
Right.
authenticated.
Bad shape, probably.
Does that matter?
No.
Here it shouldn't.
No, it
I mean,
doesn't,
I guess
no.
we just saw with the Paul Skenes, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter.
That it was a 7.
No,
So
I
I
mean I guess that's pretty high. I don't know why I was thinking at first when I saw it go
guess
for
that's
sale.
pretty high.
Almost $3 million.
$3 million.
$3 million. Hey,
Mark Davis could afford it.
He could.
could Joey Gallo?
No.
Yeah. Oh, Joey Gallo, absolutely. I'm going to find out what Joey Gallo
Joey Gallo, wasn't Joey Gallo a Yankee?
He was, and it was terrible.
I had a gold first Bowman Joey Gallo at one point. I don't know if I still have it, but I think I sold it at the peak. But I was really excited to pull it. I forget what year draft it was. It was either 12. It might have been 12 draft. He started with the Rangers, right?
He did start with the
Yeah.
Rangers. Yeah, and he had some years where you thought, oh, maybe this will be a guy, but
Yeah, good power, just not.
tons of power. Joey Gallo currently making $2.5 million this year,
And he's on who?
but has made over his career $36 million.
All right, so he might be able to.
He's on the
10%
Nationals
of
this
his
year.
net worth. He could get
Yeah.
that card. Maybe a layaway plan on that bad boy. But I was actually thinking it might have been closer to 10 million when I first saw it, just because it's so iconic. I mean, I do have to remember that we're not in the Pandy years anymore. But I think if that thing came out in the Pandy year, it'd be $10 million.
2021,
Easily,
that's
yeah.
a 10 to 15. I am a little surprised it didn't go. You're right, because we were saying this might go mantle prices, and I think it also speaks to that
may
mantle
eventually.
card and how iconic that card is. I think it's not just the player and the logo man part where you think, oh, it should, but like the iconography of the card itself really goes a long way. Where it's like there might only be about 5-6 cards that can ever in a certain condition that can ever reach those heights ever again.
No, that card should have been sold during the Pandy.
Should have been, but
Like
Golden made it sound like they
that
just
card
found it.
It also
No one was ripping. Nobody was ripping that product. That card was somewhere.
Also, Golden Touch season 2 coming this week, next week on Netflix. So that to me, I don't. That's why this was suddenly unearthed. It's good marketing for.
Ken just
a
pulled
brand
it
new
out
show.
from underneath his
Yeah.
pillow.
Hey, how
or
can we drive up some big?
found it in his
Maybe, I don't know.
5 acre,
I bet
5 acres?
I bet if Luka wins a championship, I bet that 1/1 Prism Black shows up out of nowhere.
Ooh.
Boy,
think so?
Boy, would people start talking if that were to happen?
I'm telling you.
I think, me personally, I believe it's still in a box somewhere.
I don't think so.
I do too.
I don't think so. I think you guys are wrong. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. If Luka wins, or if they're up like 3-1, then all of a sudden they're gonna be like, look what's hitting the auction block.
I'd be
crazy.
I'd be amazed. You know, like the
I have it, guys. I've just been waiting.
Right for the right moment.
me personally, I just personally hope it's still in the box because I feel like that's a fun little like thing that can go on for a long time. Like, because people are, let's face it, those boxes are very expensive, and
How much?
and you're taking
1819
it.
still floating around.
I don't
What
know,
about we
but
got the Steph Curry superfractor too? Apparently,
that hasn't hit either.
that's what they're saying, but I don't even
wow.
know if it exists either.
I think it's just a cool little. It could be like part of hobby lore. Like, damn, that Black Prism Luka still hasn't been hit. Like 10 years from now.
And well, we're still doing it with the Evan Longoria superfractor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are, but
But we're not.
Evan didn't have his-
We're not talking about it as much.
Yeah.
But
Not quite the
but
same level.
it still hasn't been pulled.
That's crazy.
That was a big card.
But shout out to Alex Giammo, who's going to be on Golden
Yes.
Touch
Did you get
as
it right?
well. I think so. I've been practicing it, so I think I got it right. Did I get it right, Cody?
I think it.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, I was. They had a party in L.A. I think for the premiere, and it was just the dudes. They looked great. It was all the guys dressed up, and I'm like, "Where's Alex at?" She didn't get invited to the L.A. premiere, so we'll have to have Alex chime in
Might
on
have
that
some
and find
big things coming.
She's on the season though, right?
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
season.
She helped preview it, I believe.
Yeah.
So maybe we should do a watch party on Twitch of the
There you
Golden
go.
Touch.
Watch the first one.
Does that sound exciting?
Nah.
I think there's copyright issues with that.
Yeah, you might have some.
Yeah,
well,
okay.
like you can
I
do
like
it
to
like
watch that in the comfort of my own
that's
home.
like the people who you can like live stream, like people who like, oh, watch the NBA Finals with me or watch the World Series with me, but you can't show the game.
Yeah,
That's
so
all.
it's just a reaction video.
It's literally
So
it's
gonna be
like they're in your room. It's like they're sitting there with
and
you.
then post you can like edit in some footage, like just a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
so an extreme close up of my face
Right.
watching the Golden Touch.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
more.
people
You're
want.
right. It's more like post content.
Yeah, it's like
post-game
it's like
content.
reacting, and then like you
Yes.
can edit it later to like
Reaction
add some
video.
footage.
Reaction video is
That's
still
really
a thing,
It's
huh?
all big
Big
time,
thing,
dude.
yeah.
Still a
Oh,
thing, huh?
for sure.
I still wish we kept with that music reacting thing.
I was
going
gonna
to
say,
that was fun.
dude,
But they blocked
music
it.
reaction videos had a bit of a renaissance during the Drake Kendrick beef.
Oh.
because I was so many reaction videos that were getting hundreds of
Okay,
thousands.
Actually,
of
I got a better
views.
idea on the topic of the Golden Touch.
Okay.
We watch the show,
Uh-huh.
and every time Kenny Golden says greatest,
drinking
we
game.
take a shot. Yeah, like
Drinking game.
Because he's going to be like, this is the greatest of all time. This is the greatest hockey stick. This is the greatest. You know, I mean, he's a great salesman, so
Yeah.
he's going to use that word.
Finish your
a
drink
lot.
when they get a fake item.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that might be 10 shots deep in 10 minutes of the show. We'll see.
That's the fun of it.
But no, it's great for the hobby to have the show, and I'm excited to watch it.
Yep.
I want to see what happens and what goes on with it for sure.
And our 5 seconds that the triple logo man is going to be.
Maybe.
No, that probably. I'm
I don't
lowering
know.
my
I'm not,
expectations.
yeah.
I don't think it's.
I don't
I don't
right
think it's
now.
there.
I don't think
we
we're going to
haven't,
be on there, man.
if there's not been a call or an email, I don't think it's happening
No,
at this point.
Didn't
Oh, well.
sign anything.
I turned them down. I wanted 100,000
Oh, well.
for us, and they said no. It was too out of the budget.
No, I think you have to pay 100,000.
No. Oh, maybe I
Yeah,
misunderstood.
I think it was. Yeah, you weren't going to get money. You had to cut the check.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
treating it as like an
Oh, I
advertisement.
was thinking they're going to pay me 100,000, and I'm worth more than that. So I said, nah.
Yeah, no,
I'm good.
I think you missed that entirely.
So let's talk. We got that guess that price coming up, and it's wide receiver centric. Justin Jefferson, big contract, a lot of money, $35 million a year on average.
Single tier
and-
for Niner fans.
110 guaranteed. And I feel like every time a big football contract comes up and everyone goes, this man's getting paid. Woo! Which, again, if $110 million fell in my lap right now, yeah, it would be life-changing money.
We wouldn't be able to see you.
Sure. Yeah. See ya. I'm out of here.
No, I mean, physically, we wouldn't be able to see you if $100 million
you mean
fell
quite
onto your lap
literally?
right now. Yeah.
Oh, I got
quite
you.
literally, we would not be able to see you.
I mean, you're not
It
wrong.
would just be a mountain of
Well,
money.
I
I
Especially
thought you meant like I'd be on
No,
a
and even
jet
if-
right
even if it
now
was
and just going to the
hundreds.
Maldives or something.
If it was
Okay.
hundreds, $100 million would completely engulf Cody.
Yes.
There would be like a mountain of where
I would
Cody
love to
used
see
to
it.
be.
In fact,
Well, hold on now.
It wouldn't be fun. I'd probably be dead.
Hold on now.
No, we'd give you like a scuba, like a snorkel.
Oh, cool.
So you can.
We kind of know what that looks like on Breaking Bad on the last season.
yes.
He
where
keeps
they,
all the money in the storage unit.
Yep.
And that was over $100 million for
Or
sure.
you know
in
the
there.
one, yeah, where they
fell on somebody?
start
No,
sleeping.
he has it
like
in the
lies
storage
down
unit
on
just
it.
all stacked up because they take their time to have to wash it.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you had
It just fell.
$100 million above you, like the old Nickelodeon show, like where you'd get
Slimed?
gagged or
Yeah, you get
slimed or whatever.
slimed, yeah.
Like if the money just fell down, it
Ooh,
may
God.
crush your.
Yeah,
you may crush.
You get a lot of paper
Yeah.
cuts.
May,
You're
no,
done.
not paper cuts. It may just break you in half.
Yeah.
But if you were to survive, you
Like
would
Squid
not
Games.
exist because it would just be a mountain where you used to be.
Yeah, well.
And it's funny that
There's only one way. There's only one way to try it.
What,
out.
what was I trying to say?
Well, what's funny about it is it's like every year, and I know this is. It's like inflation goes up. Obviously, 10 years from now, it's like every year. This is the highest paid player. This is the highest paid. Oh, of course,
It's always gonna.
It's always gonna
It's
happen.
never gonna go down.
You want somebody to be like,
somebody's
this
to be like
is-
the lowest paid player.
Oh yeah, I'm like the opposite. This is the lowest paid receiver in all of the league. He has broken barriers.
Wow, he's only getting paid $10 a game.
all this said, where you get all the posts of like, man, this guy's getting paid all this, and I know again, baseball has broken my brain because I looked up $110 million contract for baseball. Tyler Glasnow of the Los Angeles Dodgers having a great year, made $110 million, got a $110 million contract last year, which no disrespect to him, but. I think he like a 3.8 career ERA and like 80 something career starts in 8 years. Got 110 million in baseball, whereas being hands down the best receiver and potentially a historically good receiver in the NFL got you the same.
Less
Damn,
commitment in
baseball.
in football.
Baseball,
you know?
baseball's.
Damn.
And Tyler
Baseball's goofy.
Glasnow, he likes to yawn too, and he likes to yawn a lot. You can watch our video from 2014 with him as well.
But
Bro.
getting back and tying
Baseball
it
is
to
a sport to play.
the Niners
Go
are
hit a
probably
ball.
like, why is this happening to us? You had St.
Way
Brown.
too long.
You had St. Brown. Now you had Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Now
Jefferson
Brandon
is
Brandon
almost an
Ayuk
outlier,
Brandon Ayuk could not go with a straight face and be like, I need to get paid more than Justin Jefferson.
No.
Can he?
Well, you're gonna try.
Well, yeah, he's not gonna come out and be like,
I need $15 million.
like
a
no,
year.
he's not gonna come out and be like, he's way better than me. I will be the lowest paid receiver in the league. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's you're young, you gotta get paid. You don't play the NFL that long. It's a 10-year average.
What the strategy for Ayuk is basically don't even mention Justin Jefferson, but like give them a number that is just below
I think
splits the difference
I think
between
Ayuk
him and
right
St.
now
Brown,
is
basically.
35 million a year.
Well, that's what Justin Jefferson is. I mean, I'm
He's-
sure it's
he's getting
between
35
28
a
and 32 million at least.
Yeah.
Well, he is the bar is set. He is going to get paid more than St. Brown. He's going to get paid a little bit less than Jefferson. I don't know how the Niners can afford it.
Well, I think
It's
there's been no contract talks with him because I think Armstead's money just finally came off.
And
so like yesterday or something.
Before we
So
got
to
on
clear out
here
the
today,
cap.
Christian McCaffrey just re-upped his deal or redid his deal. So
We did what?
he just redid his deal, didn't he? I have to look it up exactly what it was.
Did he take a pay cut?
I don't think he did.
I don't think.
No.
How is this happening?
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, huh?
Because they just love being in
No,
the bank.
it just
They
the
love
The Niners are cheating.
They love it.
Cheating.
Love it.
Agrees to a 2-year extension worth $19 million per year. So it's on top of what he's already getting. There you go.
Yeah, great.
It's
great
all right.
value.
They're gonna get there, but they
He's
won't
now the
win.
highest paid running back in the
I mean, you're right. Patrick Mahomes is their daddy. So he
Yes,
just,
their ultimate daddy.
2-year, $38 million extension.
You got lucky you
Uh,
played the Bengals. Okay, lucky. Lucky.
I'll play
Thank
the
you,
bank.
Joe Burrow.
I would gladly play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl,
Glad
even
it-
if we do lose.
So it's his contract now is essentially it's now 4 years instead of 2 years. There you go.
4 years to a running back, huh?
4 years for a running back.
Was that a sound decision?
Well, the way he's playing, like, you can't. What you don't? Do you want to not have Christian McCaffrey on your team? Of course you.
I would just say play out the contract.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a little bit of age on him and miles on that. I mean, probably take the money now. You don't know how.
No,
Well,
if
here's
if you're the Niners, you say we have you set up in a contract. Play out your contract.
Yeah.
You know what? This is probably where the Ayuk
Well, he's Offensive
situation
Player of
comes
the
in.
Year.
Is they're thinking, well, he's not just the running back. He's a pass catching threat. All this other stuff, and they probably did the math and went, it's cheaper to make him the highest paid running back than it is to make Brandon Ayuk the 4th highest.
So
paid
you're
receiver.
telling me Ayuk is not going to be a 49er.
Maybe not for. I mean,
We'll see.
I'm not in the trade him camp. I'm like, ride it out one more year. And
So
But
you're
he
gonna
won't.
have
He won't play though.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
thing.
he
Yeah,
has
that's
to
true.
though.
He doesn't have to play.
No,
No,
he
he
has to
doesn't.
play.
He doesn't.
No, he has to play some. He has to be on the roster for X amount of games for that year to count
But
against.
why?
his contract.
But why would you? So you're getting. I don't know what he. I'm just hypothetically, he's getting $5-8 million
Now-
this year, and
now-
he gets hurt at game 8.
But now
and he's out for the
is-
season.
now
Now he ain't gonna
is-
get any contract.
Now is Ayuk going to show up, hold out as long as he can, show up, and then basically go, hamstring is a little tight.
Yeah, that's pull a Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah, probably.
Don't speak badly about Jimmy G. Jimmy
Oh,
G's a
wow.
Jimmy G.
Boy, if I
Jimmy
could
G has
just
put the horns on. He's a high character
if
guy.
I could just bottle up that one quote, don't speak badly about Jimmy G, and send it to Dan from 2020.
Well, Jimmy G was the reason they went to the Super Bowl, so I love him. I love him too.
What he would say.
Look, when he was a Patriot, didn't have any problems with him. I'm like, he could be the heir apparent of,
He could
of
be
Tom
the heir
Brady.
apparent of Tom
And then when
Brady.
he went to the
Who knows?
Niners, I was like, dead to me.
Yeah.
Then he went back to the Raiders, and I'm all, he looks pretty good in silver and black.
like,
I'm like, I can get back on the Jimmy
Handsome
train.
fella.
He looks
And
good in
now-
the blue and yellow too.
Now he's part of the Rambley, and I've been, you know what? Jimmy G just didn't get a fair shake.
Sure.
Everywhere he's gone now.
Well, let's hope he plays this year.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, he could.
Let's hope he plays this
He
year.
could be
why not? Let's see what he's
may
got.
be the best at holding a clipboard in the NFL.
You know what?
And-
I will
looks good.
say the reason I signed up for the NFL package on YouTube TV was just in case Jimmy G plays, I could watch that game. 100%. Because I'm going to see the Niner games no matter what. I didn't need to pay for the YouTube TV. But the thought of like
Niner fans
game
do have
5, Jimmy G steps in. I
Niner
gotta
fans,
watch it.
Niner
I gotta
fans have
watch it and
still,
laugh.
I think it's a physical attraction with Niner fans and Jimmy G that they may not want to watch him succeed, but they do want to watch him.
I mean,
I want to.
They do want to look at him.
look, I hate watching him play, but loved watching him leave.
Yeah. All right, so we're talking wide receivers, and I think it's obviously if you're in the hobby, the highest selling cards are going to be your quarterbacks. So that kind of leaves you, if you're going to collect wide receivers, are you going to collect running backs? If you're not in the, I want to pay the big money for the next C.J. Stroud, Caleb Williams, all these guys coming out. So we're going to do a little guess that price based on wide receivers and see what some of these cards go for and see who wins
Yes.
and what the value is on some of these top names.
Wide receivers, and this is a mix, by the way. I went 3 current guys, 2 retired guys, so just kind of give you a little bit of everything. But these are all pretty prolific names for wide receivers. First up, this
Said
is
prolific.
That's a Dan That's a Dan special.
I mean, that's a good looking card. That's a
good-looking
good
card.
looking jersey.
It's a good looking card.
Bro, you have to admit how pretty that card is.
It's a
bro.
color match.
Not even
It's
the
a
best
color
Nakua.
match.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, that
card is
actually, I don't know if there is a
I'm blown
better
away,
looking
dude.
card.
This
that should have
is-
sold for $3 million, not the Jordan.
Oh my god, dude, this card
2023
is sick.
Prism Puka Nakua.
Can't put a price tag on it.
Rams
Oh my god,
rookie.
that card is sick.
Rookie Prism Gold 10 of 10. 10 of 10. It's a PSA 10.
Jeez.
The listing also made sure to put
That's
top
one of the
two.
nicest cards I've seen this year.
It's really nice. There were 33 bids on this, and the bidding ended on April 28th.
My god.
By the way, we didn't mention it in the, but the most biggest grading month in hobby history, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Was this past month.
Oh, I did see that in the notes.
1.78 million cards were graded, which is 50,000 more than any previous month on record.
You got Bowman, Prism.
Okay, I got
football.
my price.
Wemby, Stroud, and Bernard. That's why.
Who wants to go first? Who won last time?
I don't remember. Let's go with the Ram fan over
I
here.
know I didn't win.
Dan.
Yep. Dan, why not? Let's start with Dan.
This is tough. I but again, let's just appreciate the design of this card, the color scheme of the card.
Let's just look at it.
It's it's your
Well, the Rams
it's
colors
your,
aren't gold anyway, so
It's your daddy's gold.
you got to have some Super Bowls to have
It's
gold.
actually their pants are Aztec gold.
Yeah.
Yellow.
Did not know that.
I think it's
I
called
don't-
And
urine.
look at
I
the
think
yellow,
it's called urine
look
yellow.
at the yellow gradient on the
Aztec
jersey.
gold.
So whatever type of gold you
it might
need.
be Aztec. I might have made that up too.
I was gonna say, that's a Crayola ass 128 crayon set color if I've ever heard one.
No, if I ever see if I have a white shirt and I piss on it, that's what it looks like.
No,
so
dude,
it's
that's
urine
that's,
yellow.
That's true gold. Those pants. That's true gold. That's
we
true
know there's
gold.
only one gold team in the
I'm gonna
NFL.
go $4,800.
Jesus Christ.
Because I have no idea.
All right.
You ready for this?
4,800
C-Rad.
felt good.
$8,017.
817. I'll go.
Just
Okay.
give me that dub, $1,900.
19 hundo.
I wanted to put $19, to be honest.
Actual price. Oh my god! I didn't even realize how close this was. Someone was $2 off.
Oh, so it went for $19.02 then.
$4,798. Good God!
I mean, there's one thing I
Cheating.
know.
Good
There's one thing I know, and that's
Cheating.
Puka.
You know why? Because
You guys
Dan
can't
actually
see the
bought this
slides
card.
here, right? I'm just making. We got to do
Dan
something.
bought
You guys
this
can't see
card.
these,
That's
right?
why.
Puka Doncic, baby.
Oh my
Puka
God!
Doncic.
Yeah, honestly, did Dan buy the card? Did you buy the card?
Well, apparently he's willing
It's
to pay
in the Mojo
$4,000
PC
for
right
a
now.
coaster.
Well, actually,
coming to I don't know
A Mojo
Mojobreak
buyback?
4th and goal coming this fall.
Jeez.
No, he wouldn't part with it. He'd sleep with it.
I would. I'd
sleep with it,
that,
yeah.
Take a shower with it.
Yeah.
Just I
You,
would never leave.
that
never
is
leave
one
my
that goes
side.
on a chain at the National.
Oh,
That's
that goes on a
dude.
chain,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. That,
You're wearing that like Michael Rubin's wearing Dana White's face on his chain.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of that, before we
Yeah,
move
we
on,
didn't-
did
we
you
didn't
guys
even talk
watch that
about it.
video?
Yeah, we didn't even talk about
I watched
it.
some
Oh,
of it,
God.
yeah.
Dana White was like, these are juice boxes. Of course, Michael Rubin. He owns the company.
You know what? I didn't think we were going to talk about it publicly, but I was going to say it in our
Were they?
Slack. I was
Were they
like,
good boxes?
yeah, they were good
There
boxes.
was there was a good box. There was actually very good boxes.
I was like,
yes.
wow, of course, like, because with the whole
But like
Yeah.
Dana White
There was like
played
a
it
huge
up.
rookie number
Was there,
5.
was there anybody just saying that these are just random boxes? These are just two random boxes.
Just two random
These are just two boxes, just two random boxes. These boxes are just random boxes.
I thought it was funny too that he said that. Yeah,
Dana was salty, but he was also playing it up. He's a good showman. So,
yeah.
all right, what do we got next?
They did put on a they did put on a good
I'm assuming there's got to be a Jerry Rice in here at some point. Actually, the real
there
goat.
might be. Sorry, let me get my slide.
that's not
There it
fair.
is. Here we go. Well, there is a Niner. There he is.
Look at that guy.
Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, that's retail.
That's out of retail.
Okay,
It is not numbered.
I gotta get a price for this one. You got a good price
2020
for this one?
contenders. Brandon Ayuk rookie ticket swatch auto.
$32
Raw.
million.
This had 23 bids and it ended on March 31st of this year.
Okay,
This will tell you who the better receiver is.
yeah.
Oh, no, we know what this one's going for.
March 31st of this year this sold.
All right, Dan.
I think I'm high. $595.
I think you are.
Yeah.
595.
Yeah.
23 bids.
I'd take it back.
March
I
31.
should have done $109.
Right.
$149.
What the hell? All right.
125.
125. That's still a rookie auto of Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, it's
Who?
It's not great.
I never heard
Rick
of him.
you
there's-
call it what it is, but as an RPA by the technical definition of Brandon Ayuk, final total.
Did I win this?
Dan is our winner. $2,025. That's
No.
okay. Hey, look. I'm not accounting for show betting.
Doug
I'm
bought
just telling
that.
you the facts here.
Oh, man.
I'm just telling you
Let's
the
get
facts.
a recount.
Dang, dude.
$2,025.
You wouldn't even buy your own boy for
Yeah, it's
2K?
Not that one.
It's not numbered.
Apparently, we didn't even pay $5.95, and I was, $1,500 off.
Well, once
That's an
again,
ugly card.
man, we got to get more drama on this because Dan is once again one win away from winning this thing.
Oh, there's one thing I know.
Let's get a comeback.
I wasn't coming into this thinking I was going to win it.
Let's
so.
get a comeback. Come on, comeback time.
I just wanted to make sure he has an ego
Why?
inflated.
Okay, that's a
I
big
thought we were
boy.
going to get a Hunter
That's a
Renfro.
big
Yeah, I
boy.
got to be honest. Looking at this, anyway, whatever. I'm not going to say anything. 2020 Contenders Auto, Justin
That's
Jefferson, PSA 9.
That's the best card in football. Crack
20
dice
out of
contenders.
22, PSA 9 Contenders. Crack Dice Auto.
I know the highest selling rookie card is the RPA from National Treasures, but the Crack Dice Contenders, I'll
You
say
got
it
to be
again.
top 5.
It's my favorite football card.
Yep.
Every
This
year.
had 35 bids, and bidding ended on May 27th, just a few days ago.
There's a lot of different things about this card that I will talk about after I win this.
Stop looking at my numbers, dude.
No,
Okay.
believe me, if I'd looked at your numbers, I would have been off by 2,000.
Okay, I got my price.
I got mine.
All right.
All right. Now I love this card, but I could probably speak for everybody here. We all love this card, but we're old school, and we know just by looking at that Puka card, non-auto, gold parallel, out of Prism. Prism is king. This card goes for $2,100.
All right.
2,100.
2,100.
I got 2,500.
I'm at
25.
$7,200.
Oh, my God.
No, it's not. The Puka's going to oversell it, even though it doesn't have an auto.
Yeah.
No, I think this is why he just got
It's that
paid
old
35.
man music
This is
right
why
here.
he just got paid $35 million. We're about to go. Let him know, Cody.
Actual price. This will not be a sweep.
Oh,
Doug, 2,358.
Oh, come on.
wait. What did Doug put?
2,500.
I put 2,100.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
Gotta
let's
do
go.
some maths.
Let's go back to the mat. Like, wait, hold up. Where's?
I'm bad
is
at
there like a
math.
red flag I can throw to get like a review? here?
No. Doug is still the winner.
Well, I mean, I want to know exactly.
Doug's the winner by about $300. So there you go.
What is it?
You were
What is the
four-
selling price?
2358.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
142.
How is he? I did
21.
21. That's just,
Oh wait. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
about $100.
No, about $100. Still, Doug's the winner.
Yes.
This is ridiculous. The fact
Doug
This is not. No, wait.
Listen.
Doug put 2,500.
2,500
Okay.
for Doug.
2348. So the difference is 142 to mine and 250 on yours.
Yes, there you go. 250. It was 258. Dan 143. Doug.
This
$500
blows
Doug.
my mind, dude. You're right.
Or
How is a Prism base
I
card
don't get it.
with no autograph
I-
sell more
I
for than
don't get
Crack
it.
Dice Contenders
I
is
also
the best
don't-
receiver in the league?
I also
Well-
don't get how this was as close as it was to Brandon Ayuk. That's a little
Also-
bit of funny stuff.
I don't think that Brian Ayuk was real, bro.
No.
Also,
That's
look
funny stuff.
at the look and design of the Puka card over this card.
I mean, yeah, okay, that's a beautiful card. I give it that, but this is also a beautiful card.
It is really.
It's pretty.
It's just,
The
the
kid-
contenders
the
box
kids-
prices have not
the
really
kids-
been where they were.
They're not about that contender's life.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They're about that Prism life.
Hello, pay attention. The best card you can buy for football is Tom Brady Contenders.
And Mahomes.
Like, what else do I have to tell you?
I get it.
Well, you know what? Here's my
get
theory.
it.
Here's my theory before we move on real quick is when you're dealing with contenders, there's 5 autos, and usually only one counts. And all the base cards are invaluable. So your ROI is really slim, where you could get 2 crap autos in Prism, but you could still get that gold Puka, and you could still get a CJ Stroud base, and you could, you know what I mean? And those are wanted cards. The base cards are wanted. Contenders screwed up by not having any value in anything other than the auto, and they have 300 autos in the set. So you could, we seen it with 17. We opened a case of 17 for 30,000. We got absolute nothing.
Yeah, nothing burger.
Nothing.
You can buy 2 of those Justin Jeffersons for 1 of the Pukas.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean,
All
the
right.
Puka is numbered to 10 too, though, and that's numbered to 24.
Yeah, that
Also,
one's got ink
if
on
there's something we've learned about
got auto.
rookie receivers the last few years, there's a lot of recency bias. Where like I bet Puka's numbers.
Same thing for quarterbacks.
Go up.
Yeah,
go up
quarterbacks
this
for
year.
sure too.
Go up
but
this year.
well,
He had the greatest rookie
Even
season in history
Justin-
of any.
well, Justin Jefferson, I think, still might hold a candle. I mean,
yeah,
I know
not,
statistically.
not his rookie season though.
Well, even still. Nonetheless.
CeeDee Lamb-
projection-
Wait a minute,
CeeDee
wait.
Lamb's gonna
The
get paid.
projection is.
Did they increase the amount of games? The
I don't
Justin
even know-
Jefferson's
I don't
rookie
even-
season
I don't
was
know
it
what
still
you're
a
talking-
6?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Just saying.
Puka is
Just saying.
on pace to basically be the greatest ever to do it at his position as of right
So
now.
is Justin Jefferson.
Well, I mean, he
Yeah, and Puka played 25 games compared to 16 games.
25 games.
Yes.
Anyway, stuff will even out, and the next whoever, and then we're all going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. sounds like he is going to be signing at some point something. He's going to sign something. That'll be the next time.
Not a
All
contract.
right, so are we moving on to legends?
We're moving on to some legends.
He'll be signing something. It won't be a
This is
contract.
important, dude. You need to win this
Larry
one.
Fitzgerald.
Well, no, there's 2 left. Well, then we with
Yeah.
We got 2
Well, you
left.
can't let.
Yeah.
I guess I could win.
If Dan, yeah,
All right, let's
I mean,
conspire.
It could be a tie. We'll do a tiebreaker. If C-Rag gets an S2, then it's a tiebreaker.
All right,
white
if there's one thing I
refractor.
know, it's
White-
Larry Fitzgerald of the Arizona Cardinals.
2004 Bowman Chrome rookie white refractor PSA 10 of Larry Fitzgerald. 36 bids on this, and it ended on April 20.
Do we know what it's numbered to?
Yeah, what's the white refractor number 2?
I don't see a number. No number.
All right, we're all shooting in the dark.
33
here.
bids with
33 bids or 36 bids. April 21st is when it ended of this year. Pop 27 is what the listing says also.
okay, so maybe number to 100.
Fitzgerald sells for a lot too. In terms of like veteran receivers, anyways.
Okay,
Um.
you guys all locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
All right,
I'm locked in.
$1,111.
I'm gonna go 2,200.
Just because his number is 11, huh? That's nice. 1,600.
2,200 for me.
Oh God,
Actual price, everybody was way too high, by the way.
so I won. Sweet.
It's not fair. I know. So Doug is the winner by default. $539.89.
Damn, man.
Dude, the disrespect.
Disrespect.
You know how I know this? That's disrespectful. So I have a bunch of old cards from 2014, 2015. I have a white sparkle Larry Fitzgerald. Not even his rookie season, nothing. It's just a white sparkle prism from 2015. I sold that for $150. So like his rookie card white refractor PSA 10 sold for $500.
Well,
Bro, what are we talking about?
you want to talk about recency bias? Nobody cares about Arizona Cardinals players.
That's true.
And he never won a champ.
Never won a
He went
championship.
to one, but didn't win one.
Second most receiving yards of anyone who's ever played in the NFL.
Probably on the Mount Rushmore receivers. Maybe,
He's
right?
easily on the Mount Road. Yeah. Second most.
Rice, T.O.,
The only
Moss,
person
and
with
then
more receiving
Fitzgerald.
yards is Jerry Rice. And yeah, he sold for his rookie card was sold for $100,000.
Did I win?
No, I won. It's tied now.
It's now tied. So C-Rag can play spoiler here, and then we do
Unless
have to
this
do a
last
tiebreaker.
card is a Raider, I'm not gonna win.
Well, it sort of is.
The greatness.
Oh, Prism Pylon 101, baby.
What's his song?
Oh, a lot of money.
Whole lot of money.
Oh, a lot of money.
2012 Prism Pylon Parallel.
Those are the greatest.
One of one.
Pylon parallel?
So it's a one of
the F
one.
is this?
I have
They sold them directly on their website. So after Prism was like done, and they released like 5 different 101s every day, and then they led up to Luck and RG3
and there were auctions.
auctions on Panini's site.
And
Only time they did it.
And I think we have an Isaiah Pede
Yes, and an AJ Jenkins.
and an
baby.
AJ Jenkins.
101, and they're all 101s.
Yeah.
But it's the pylon because it's orange.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude, it's sick.
Well, you can imagine at the
It's a
time
sick. It's sick card.
that this was probably a very, very sought after one. Antonio Brown, 2012 Prism Pylon Parallel.
Ooh, if you had a Russell.
This sold on
they didn't have
April
Russell Wilson,
8th
huh?
after 19 bids. 19 bids for Antonio Brown. Yeah, this year. So not 2016 when maybe it would have been a little different.
Actually, I think those auctions, because it was a different time, I don't think most of them went over $200. I think Luck and RG3 were a little bit higher than that, and maybe Russell Wilson at the time.
Yep.
But that was it.
And then you have your kind of general stars who maybe got in the hundreds. Or
Yeah, I
something.
mean, there's a Brady out there. That's probably big.
That's probably huge. Huge.
Like I was just saying, did they have Wilson or no? Because he was such a.
Yeah, they did.
They had everybody who was on the
Wow.
checklist.
Okay.
Like I said, they released like 5 a day, and it was like a month or 2 long of how they did it.
And you guys just decided to go with
The wrong ones.
the wrong ones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, I think Isaiah Pede was like $80 or $100.
yeah.
I'm sure you
Jenkins
guys
wasn't
were
much.
bidding on a lot of them. Right.
Probably not. Probably,
Yeah.
we're not very smart.
I think we were just like, we ain't got that money, man. We can't be spending no $80 for a card. Are you out of your mind?
This is 2012.
That was 2012.
I think we were renting an office.
Yeah, the early days of Mojo.
All right.
The early days.
Let's hear it.
I don't know.
$545. $545.
$475.
Jeez, hope it's over.
115, because that's how you suck.
Did you see he said he was retiring as a Raider?
You suck.
Yeah.
As a meme, he saw him retiring as a Raider.
Yeah. You come to go ahead, dude.
Some people can make an argument that he was one of the greatest Raiders ever.
He had cold feet, but other than that,
Actual price. The comeback is complete. Doug is the winner.
A whole lot of money.
$1,286.
Nope. Whole lot of money.
Someone paid that much for it, and his name is Antonio Brown. Why are you doing that?
I thought you actually had the person's
No,
name.
if
I was like,
only.
that's interesting.
If only. Yeah, that person's name, Antonio
God.
Brown.
Our friends over at Leaf they have a Antonio Brown collection.
Yeah,
that
it
they posted
is
on their website.
something.
And nobody buying that.
Is something. Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. Wow. So I was.
You'd be surprised.
Man, I was like the Cavs against the Warriors right there, 2016, baby.
Why'd you have to bring
I don't
that
wanna
up?
be
Why'd
reminded
you
of
have to
that.
bring
I
that up?
absolutely just fell apart, man.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Came out the gate strong, and then you just ran out of wind.
Well, you know what it was too. It's like you got. It's like you have a weaker schedule to begin with. You had an easy one right at the beginning with
You had the
Puka.
NFC West.
You had the Puka. You had Puka right at the beginning. That was easy. It was a layup for Dan. So.
Oh, and Ayuk was as well?
Yeah,
Well, I guess
you
you're
know
right,
you
yeah.
love it. You're a
Ayuk was
season
kinda-
ticket holder, so
Listen, I just thought of something crazy, or kind of fun too. So our listeners, they obviously know my Achilles heel as a somebody in this hobby that I obviously don't know anything about pricing because I don't buy a lot of cards. What if we did like a little fun promo at the Nationals where it's like, come up. I know we don't have a booth. Maybe we could do it Fanatics Live, but come up, guess that price against C-Red, and you could win something.
Ooh.
I like
so
it.
somebody's gonna win something every time then.
Well, or I can clutch it up. Like
You gotta do some
You
studying.
load them in.
You got to study up.
No,
you got to
you've been-
study up.
For the last however many episodes we've been doing Guess That Price, you've been slow playing everybody for this exact moment.
You're like Woody Harrelson in White Men Can't Jump.
That's right. That's right.
Comes out
Coming in
looking-
like a 1 cent off on every single one. You're like, the hell's happening? You're the Rain Man of card prices.
Because
That's a national.
our listeners are like, damn, C-Red, you suck at guess that price.
Yeah, even I was gonna say I don't know what I should keep track of this. I'll look back at other episodes.
That's a lot of episodes to look back
a lot
on
of
because we've been
episodes.
doing it for a long. We've been doing guess that price
It's
for
a
a
lot,
long
six
but
years
it's
now,
also like
probably.
we do it like once a month. I'd say.
I also there was a period where I was winning a few of them in a row.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Didn't
it's not
Greg,
like I always
didn't
was
Greg
losing.
come in once and win?
Greg
Greg
came
wrecked it
in
because
for
he-
a basketball one, and he did literally get like only like $50
Greg
off on every single one.
yeah, Greg and who else?
Jacob was on that show.
Yep.
You know what it is though?
I've
like,
been on like 3 or 4.
if you go, because he's an expertise at a certain level.
Yes.
Like, if you go above like the $2,000 range, because he doesn't deal with super high end, he only deals with cars like are like 2,000 and under. He's gonna probably beat you. I
It's
guess.
usually where
price.
we're floating at.
I would love to see the standings.
Yeah, you know what? I think that might make that a project. Of figure out the guess that price standings, all time guess that price standings.
Or we
I
could
think we got 40 I think we got-
Lucas. When
I was
he's
like, we got 40
when he goes
employees.
back
I mean,
to,
we should.
Oh, you're right. What am I doing? Why am I giving myself work?
I'm like-
I'll delegate that to one
Yeah,
of
there
the
you
one of the
go.
young pups around here.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Young pups around here.
Well, I know, like Lucas goes back to college or Miles. Like this is your studying for the
Guys,
night.
before you leave, I need an Excel spreadsheet. Can you go through all 343 episodes of The Hype and figure out?
That's tough.
Guess that
It
price
actually
is-
wouldn't be too bad.
It
'cause
really-
You just have to scrub it to the end for each episode.
And most of the time, guess that price is in the episode description too. So you just need to.
yeah, that's
search
true.
it up. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this episode of The Hype. Make sure you guys take advantage of that coupon mentioned at the beginning of this show to get on some NBA breaks. We got Obsidian coming out on Wednesday, or as you're listening to this show, you're going to be seeing some breaks already. There's also an Instagram giveaway contest for Obsidian, so make sure you jump in on that. And we will see you guys next week on The Hype. Peace.